Hello everyone and welcome to the Modern Money channel. Today we're going to talk about 5 new stocks that I believe have potential to go higher in the following days, and we will also cover 2 stocks that are proposed by one of the viewers, Mr. Dan Dorius. I hope I pronounced your name correctly, Dan. We'll go over that as well, and we'll go over the previous trades that we had, and we'll see how they formed as well. So stay tuned. Let's get into it. Before getting to the actual trades, I want to say that one thing that we do differently in this YouTube channel compared to other YouTubers is that we're gonna cover every single trade that we have mentioned in this channel since the start of the channel, which was about 2 weeks ago, and we're gonna keep track of every single trade that we made. So far we have completed 6 trades. 5 of them was completed before, and this trading session ACB trade was completed and we made $2,460 on it. Basically what I do, I risk $1,000 per trade, and for this particular trade my reward to risk ratio was 2.46, which is fantastic, and we made $2,460. So far we had 6 trades completed and we won 5 of that, which gave us a win rate of, oh, I put it wrong, a win rate of 83%, which is insane. So this number will likely go down to 60 or 65% in a long run, but for now we're lucky. We're at 83%. If you would have followed the what we're proposing in this channel, which is my sole idea, and you were investing or risking $1,000 per trade, you would have made $7,080 with a reward to risk ratio about 1.4. I will keep update all these trades in the following videos as well, so stay tuned. Let's get into the trades. First, we're gonna look at the ACB trade that we showed about, like, I think 3 days ago. I got in this spot in the middle of this rising triangle, and I entered here and I put my stop loss below this swing low, and I was looking at this high, retest of this high. And I'm gonna show you something crazy. So we put our target at 1898, and I want you to just check out this high. Look, 1898. 1898 was the high for today, and that was our target. I would say this is simply by chance, and I put this like 3-4 days ago. We were lucky, so this is not gonna happen in the future. But it is interesting. I got filled and I made money. And yeah, what I want to mention here to you guys is that ACB, I think this stock has more room to go higher, but I'm going to leave it for now. If you look at the stock is beaten off like significantly for a couple of years, but in the past year the price doesn't want to go further down. So we're trading between $5 to $19, which is still a huge range. But I believe we have more room to go higher. At the moment, I'm done with this trade, but I'm gonna look for a buy opportunity again, especially if we go back to this area around $12. But I'm gonna keep an eye on this stock and I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, let's get into the new stocks. The first stock of the day that we're going to cover is MRVL. We're on a 4-hour time frame. As you can see, we're forming a bull flag pattern, and we're now currently in this channel. I would go long if we break this high, if we break this candle's high at around 51.37-ish. So I'm gonna go high at 51.43 if we break this high, which will break this channel. And I'm gonna put my stop loss below this swing low at 49.46. And I'm gonna aim for a retest of this high, which is $55.30, which will give us a reward to risk ratio of 1.9. The next stock that I'm interested in is JMIA, JMIA. For JMIA, I'm actually bearish. So we're seeing a rising wedge, which is a bearish pattern. If we go to daily, it is overextended in my view. So we were like trading at $8. Now it is at $71, which is overextended. And beside that, we can see clearly a rising wedge. I'm not interested to short it at the moment, but as you may all know, I'm interested always to trade inside the patterns most of the time. So if the price gets to this not resistance line, this channel area, I'm going to short it at around $71.40 ish, and I'm going to aim for the middle of this week here. So this week. And so my goal for the short is $50.97, which will give me a reward to risk ratio of 2.2. And because I'm aiming here, I'm going to give it some room. So I'm going to put my stop loss at $80.65-ish to just give it some breathing room, because we may consolidate here. We may have some spikes up and down. And this pattern forms, it is possible that we're gonna try this area, this resistance line, but I'm gonna sell before that. So keep an eye on this stock. That's my go-to for this stock. The next stock that we're gonna cover is NIO, which is a pretty hot stock, and it belongs to the electric car industry. And one of the other viewers of our channel asked for it, so we're going to cover that. So for NIO, I can see a definite bull run and a bull flag. So I bought it at $60.99. Now I put my stop loss below this swing low, and I put my target at around $71. Below that, $70.91, which will give me a reward to risk ratio of 1.4. You can see that the pattern is clear. We have a clear breakout. So you may also find a chance to buy that around 58 area. So keep an eye on NIO, which seems to be very bullish. The next stock is PLTR that we want to cover. If you can see here, we were in a bull run. We corrected the price, but inside a falling wedge. Let's go to hourly chart. It's a better visualization. We broke that, and then we formed a gap in here. I missed this trade around here, but now this gap forms. I'm willing to buy it when the gap is closed. So I'm gonna dip buy this stock tomorrow in the following days at around $34.39, which is this gap. So you can see we gapped around here. So I'm gonna buy it cheaper. I'm gonna put my stop loss below this swing low, and I'm gonna aim for $41.57, which will give me a reward to risk ratio of 1.7. The pattern is bullish, so I'm bullish. Let's try it. Okay, the next stop is plug, PLUG. So let's go to the daily for this stock. You can see that we were in a significant bull run for a couple of actually months. Now we're forming this beautiful diamond in here, which is actually a bearish reversal pattern. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So the way that I will trade this is that I'm going to wait for this candle to break. So I'm looking for a break of the low of this candle, and I'm gonna go short, and I will put my stop loss above this swing high, which will give me a reward to risk ratio of 1.2 when I target $49.22. And honestly, I believe if we break this low, we may go down and we may even fill this gap, but I'm not going to get greedy. I'm going to take my money and walk away. So this is my opinion for a plug as well. The next two stock, NNO and FLT, was introduced by Dan Doris, one of our viewers. So let's get into them. These are great stocks, Dan, and I love them, especially NNO. I can see a clear bull flag here. You can see that it was a bull flag or a falling wedge, which is very bullish, and we had this bull run. Now we formed this, we broke that. So if you're in this trade, I would say probably put your stop loss around this area and look for probably $7 mark. At least, I would say at least look for $7 mark. I would personally buy the stock at around 526. It is too late. I don't want to buy it at this high. I'm going to dip buy the stock at 526, and I'm going to put my stop loss below this. But I believe if we break this low, there is a lot of room for this stock to go down. So if I had the stock from this area, I would probably take a little bit of money off the table to just have it in my pocket, and I would probably close all my long positions if we go below this. But at the moment, I'm gonna dip buy this stock at around 525, 526. So yeah, so this is my opinion for NNO. Okay, the next stock is FLT. FLT was in a big move as well. So for FLT, let's look at the weekly chart. This is a pretty bullish stock. So when we look at weekly, we were in a downtrend, we broke that, and now we're moving like crazy. We broke this resistance with force. So this is super bullish. I'm not interested to short this stock at any time soon. But what I'm interested is actually, so look, here we have at $2 mark, we have lots of resistance. So I'm interested to buy this stock at around $2 mark if we see anything. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. If you look at the 4-hour time frame, you can see that we had a bull flag. We broke that, and now we're forcing up. I don't see any signs of bearishness to short this at all. In fact, these tails, these 4-hour time, like 4-hour candles tails, really say that this is still bullish. I don't want it to get in at this price because where should I put my stop loss? Where should I target? And it's not clear to me, so that's why I don't want to jump on this trade at the moment. But I would say if you're in this trade, you are like you get in at 80 cents area ish or even lower. Congratulations! I would say hold on to this because in a long run, I think this gonna rock. This is gonna go higher for sure. But I would personally would like to see something like this to happen. I want to look for a bull flag, something like this around $2 that I'm gonna go long, or a falling wedge, I'm gonna go long. Any sort of bullish pattern around $2, this is a great opportunity in my opinion. But at the moment, I'm not gonna touch it. Again, thanks Dan for introducing these stocks. If you guys have any other suggestions, any other stocks that you want me to look at them, please leave them in the comment section. And if you enjoyed the video, please like our videos and subscribe to our channels. That really will help me to grow the channel and create more quality videos for you guys. Thank you again for watching, and see you in the next video.